Out here today in what we call the pine plot. This entire area, as you can see me circling around here, um, this entire plot behind me and on the end that I'm standing on, at one time was all pine trees. Just this past winter, we purchased the property in January, began our work immediately. It was mid-March. We ended up having a clearing company in here and clearing out this spot for the food plot out of the pine trees. It was a 4-acre stand. We cut an acre and a half out of the middle of it. Tried to leave bedding all the way around. Planted a cover crop here early in the year. Didn't really get it planted till June. We put lime down in April, let it sit for a couple months. We raised our pH from a 5.9 to a 6.5 for our spring planting cover crop. So we let it grow. Didn't turn out quite as good as we wanted. A lot of the buckwheat didn't grow. It's mostly sorghum in the field, but we're going to go ahead and experiment. We're going to go ahead and roll this over and just go ahead and no-till. Hopefully we get enough ground coverage, enough rain to enable everything to germinate, even though we don't have the 100% of the ground covered because it's just not thick enough to do so. But we're going to go ahead and make the attempt this year, see what we can learn, see what we can accomplish. Yeah, this is it. This is year one. Stay tuned. As part of any food plot regimen, if you're going to employ a no-till method, you pretty much have to have some sort of cover crop like you plant early in the spring or early in the summer to shade the soil and to provide foliage to cover up whatever seeds you're going to broadcast in the fall. Here we attempted to plant a blend of seeds with 3 or 4, maybe 5 different varieties of sorghum, buckwheat, sunflower, and we had some early germination of buckwheat, but mainly sorghum. And once the sorghum established itself, it was really all that was left in the field. We're thinking that the native wildlife picked off a lot of the other seed varieties, and we're also thinking that the sun baked some of the larger seeds that were in the mix and didn't give them time to germinate before they were dried out. But overall, this is what we have. It's about 4 foot tall sorghum. Looking across the plot here, it looks as though once it's laid down, it should give adequate coverage on the seed for our fall blend. But we'll just have to wait and see. Typically, sorghum is not ideal for a cover crop, but this is what we have left. This is what germinated, so we're going to roll with it and give it a shot. So, like I said, we'll just have to get it prepared today, and here in a month or so, we'll be able to see how well it did. So right now we've got it all seeded. This is our first fall plot that we planted on the new property. The buckwheat didn't take that well, but the sorghum did decent. And we are rolling it down right now. We just planted brassicas on the upper half of the plot, and we put grain blend on the bottom half of the plot for green forage. So this is what we're going to do as soon as it's all smashed down, rolled down well. We're going to hit it with glyphosate and then let it die off and let the rain hit it over the next week or two, and hopefully we get good germination. So I'll keep you posted every 4 or 5 days, let you know just how good it's working out for us. Maybe be able to share a couple of tips with you. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Okay, this is the smashed down sorghum and the pine plot. Got the one section in the middle left to smash down. This is what it looks like after it's smashed. Has pretty good ground coverage. Expecting some rain. Seeds already down. We were going to spray glyphosate today to kill it off, but probably going to wait till tomorrow due to the rain. Don't want to waste our time spraying it today with rain coming in this afternoon. So this is actually pretty decent results. I wasn't sure that it was going to cover as well as it did. It could be better, of course, but for the first time, it's not too bad. So keep you posted. And here we are 1 week later after applying glyphosate to the sorghum. We rolled it, smashed it, and then the next day, following a rain, we went ahead and sprayed it. As you can tell, once the glyphosate chemicals reacted with the plant, it began to dry it out and also caused it to shrink, which unfortunately exposed more soil than what we were anticipating and what is definitely desired. We have maybe 50% soil coverage. With buckwheat, you typically get 80 to 100% soil coverage and a good plot. So we're going to go ahead and plant this anyway. Watch it grow, see how good it germinates, and hopefully the soil holds enough moisture and protects the seeds long enough to get a good plot established. So hopefully you learned something along with me in this video, and you're able to avoid some of the same mistakes and apply these on your own properties. So keep an eye on the next videos come out, and we'll let you know how things went.